All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today, um, we have some new, exciting information to give you. And whenever you have um, a contractual agreement, whenever you have a product and you're providing a service and you're marketing that product and service, what ends up happening is a negotiation takes place and you have talks, uh, compromises, agreements, so on and so forth. Now, when there's a contract, there's one side and the other, and then they come together for a common goal. Now, today it was announced that the Big 12 is has started negotiating their new contract or TV deal um, ahead of schedule. Now, what do y'all think that means? Think about it. All of this stuff that's been going on, all of this talk of realignment, the different teams going from one conference to the next. Now, mind you, okay, the Pac 12 contract is up, I think, within 1 year, Big 12, 2 years. So, what does that mean? Okay, the Big 12 is doing exactly what it said it would do, be aggressive. And one of those things is start negotiating the new contract. In other words, ESPN just allowed for the Big 12 to add more teams. Yes, you heard it. What do you think they're doing right now? Of course, they are talking about expanding. Okay? Okay, why would there be a rush to open up negotiations? And we already know which teams fit well in the Big 12. Of course, I mean in the Big 12, and we know what teams that they want out of the Pac 12, right? And we know which teams add value. So with that being said, that's already understood. That is a given that Arizona State, Colorado, and Utah are all on the table. Now, with that being said, okay, there are negotiations to talk about the value of the product of adding those four schools and overall looking at about 40 to 45 million is with that, my opinion, adding the Arizona market and the Colorado market adds value to the Big 12, which adds more eyeballs, more members, playing more teams, clearly means more revenue, TV revenue. And at this point, the Big 12 is valued at 40 plus million a year in TV rights. And I believe that is what started this negotiation. There's some schools that want out. We already know the Ducks want out. We already know what teams the Big Ten want. They want Notre Dame, and they're willing to grab those other four schools in the Northwest Pac 12. So, with that being said, this is good business, right? Now, I would mention some ways that the Pac 12 can possibly stay relevant, but that is irrelevant to talk about this post UCLA and USC leaving the conference. So, with that being said, look out for it. There's going to be new news announcement certifying, solidifying that the Big 12 is adding more members and putting it all on the table. So so there's transparency for when these new members join. And this is the aggressive nature that the Big 12 been talking about. So get ready for some more news starting the season. Big 12 is definitely going for their expanding their members because, as I mentioned before in the previous video, moving forward, there's power in numbers. The more brands you have that adds value equals more revenue. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time. Global News Sports Edition. Bye.